Hey there, you got a minute to talk about this week's gospel lesson? So there's a lot to talk about in this particular passage, and I'm not going to get to all of it, but you should probably know that it's the fifth Sunday in Lent. Next Sunday is Palm Sunday, so we are looking towards the cross even in our readings as we get ready to celebrate and remember Holy Week again. So, this is Mary anointing Jesus for his burial. There's a similar story in another gospel, but it's not the same story for reasons we will probably talk about. Other thing is that while Mary is showing love to Jesus and honoring him and celebrating him and who he is to her, Judas is doing something that if you've had a toxic friend or family member, you probably know, which is while everyone else is celebrating and honoring, they're like, yeah, but what about blah, blah, blah. You could have spent the money on blah, blah, blah. That's what Judas does here. He says, you could have spent the money on the poor, immediately just tearing her down when she's showing love and devotion to Jesus. Generally a good thing. What Jesus says next is often used as an excuse not to take care of the poor, which is, you will always have the poor with you. You will not always have me. An important fact for us is that we do not have Jesus in the flesh in the way that the disciples did. So, ostensibly, our role now is to take care of the poor. Jesus wasn't telling them not to take care of the poor. He was saying, listen, my time is short. She is honoring me. She is getting me ready for my burial. I am going to die. That was the important thing. It's also important to note that Jesus was saying this to Judas. So, are we Judas? Something to think about. Anyway, we still do have to take care of the poor. We still do have to take care of our friends in need. And I can't wait to see you at 10:15. Peace.